Well, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that unprecedented delay in our production. Hopefully now you won't experience the same lag across our channels. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and of course the website through Mixlr. The internet seems to be behaving a little bit better than it did earlier in the day. If the issue persists, we'll find another way around it. But Karachi, well, they're finding a way to stay afloat in this competition. 7 overs gone. They're 63 for 1. This is a good partnership between Tayyip Tahir and now Matthew Wade is actually getting into the act and upping his strike rate, which has started off quite slowly. AZ, good power play to have.
Yeah, not bad. Akil Hussain has been very expensive. Matthew Wade counter-attacking him effectively. And Tayyip looks all right. He looks very relaxed at the crease. That's the value of having a seasoned player from domestic cricket.
Yeah, it's also the value of having cricket around these parts. I mean, I just think of course, the stature of the PSL, playing alongside some of the best in the world, and with a lot more eyeballs on you than you would in the national T20 or any other domestic tournament, in fact. But you are still familiar with the grounds and the dressing rooms, the surfaces, the temperatures, all of these little intricacies that are a huge part of cricket. They're familiar with. I think that really helps. Comes down the track this time. Tayyip turned to Osama Mir's first delivery into a full toss long on for a single. I'm sure, AZ, that you would agree with that.
Ji, bilkul, yaar, of course, that always helps. And these are the kind of new names we want to see in the Pakistan team. Osama Mir, Tayyip Tahir, Mohammad Haris, and of course, Saim Ayub. These are the guys who should be knocking on the doors and deserve selection for their performance in domestic.
Yeah. Osama's PSL career is a story of two halves. He's writing the second one now. It's been an inspired comeback from him, to be fair. And let's see if he continues his decent performances here for the Sultans. Every team here at the PSL needs a good leg spinner, as an attempted sweep from Wade is not connected. And Osama could be that man for the Sultans, considering that Usman Qadir didn't do the job for them in seasons past. 64 for 1.
Yeah, he's slightly unlucky as well, Usman Qadir, that he had Shahid Afridi and Imran Tahir ahead of him.
Of course.
But he's finding life at Zalmi not bad with his best friend as skipper.
Oh, that's swept across the line again for Matthew Wade. And, well, not connected again.
Khela hi nahi ja raha usse, kya ho gaya isko?
I've toggled with the volumes now, folks. It should be a little bit better, Nazim. Or Nazim, I don't know how you say your name. Nazars. That's what you would be called if you were part of the Islamabad United think tank.
Yaar, itna direct attack.
64 for 1, yaar. Oh, reverse sweep attempted this time. Okay. Struck him in front. Osama Mir is Stuart Broading this appeal, but I don't think it's out. I think it struck him outside leg.
Ye to main kahan se milni Osama, kya ho gaya? It is Nazar as well. There you go.
There you go.
Well, Osama, he's not making a convincing... Oh, he has. Well done.
I think that's a bit of a ridiculous review.
Maybe it's a lot straighter than we think, but he was really, really adamant. Or Rizwan mani gaya.
2 reviews each.
Let's take a look then.
Yeah, I think it's going to be outside leg. No problem with the no ball.
Let's see then. It's pretty straight, but very hard for the umpire to give that out. I think UC pe bach jayega. It was the Goobs.
At full speed, AZ, it certainly didn't look out.
It's impossible to tell this. Hands, bat handle, gloves.
Hesse Rock is saying it's out. An early call from him. I didn't know New Balance makes cricket bats. It's interesting.
they यार Ben Stokes के sponsor हैं.
All right, yes.
वो boots भी बहुत अच्छे बनाते हैं, cricket boots. No ultra edge so far.
Did it hit the glove?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's a glove. Now, is that a catch then, AZ?
I don't think he took the catch. कहाँ लगा ये? It's really hard to tell.
I think benefit of the doubt's got to go to the batter.
I think glove हो चुका है.
A little bit of glove action.
Okay,
well,
here
no,
we
they're
go.
going to ball tracking, AZ.
चलो pitched outside.
And it's
खत्म हो
pitched
गया
outside
काम.
leg, so Multan will lose the review, as we had predicted. Just barely outside leg. A lot closer than it looked at full speed, to be fair. Yep.
चलो, at least Rizwan had faith in him. कि चलो यार तुम कह रहे हो तो मान लेता हूँ. अब नहीं मानूंगा.
Yeah, look, it's not the worst review we've seen. We've seen far.
Yeah,
far
we've
more.
seen way worse. That's for sure.
Yeah, Nazar's, I think you're right about this. He's saying, what do you guys think of some people saying the PSL not PSLing as much as it usually would PSL in the PSL years gone by? Of course, there's a lot of variables to this. We'll get to them in a second, as this is a full toss driven to long off for a single. I think just it's a Pakistani product, and Pakistan as a country is going through a lot. I think that you have to take that into account economically speaking. So it's hard to kind of distract yourself from that. I think the scheduling has been decent to start off with, but it's now kind of dwindling. It's dwindling away a bit, and I think that the product it needs a bit of a refresh. I'm not saying change the way that we're doing things. Driven away firmly from Tayyab.
What
That's a
a
good shot
shot.
for 4. Wow. That's a manufactured boundary for the Karachi Kings as they continue to take the scoreboard over 69 for 1 after 8.
Nice.
We have these storylines now, but in terms of the production quality and the quality of overseas players that are coming in, fan experiences, merchandising, music, I think it's stagnated since PSL 6. The last 2 PSLs, we haven't really seen much of an improvement. I think that the PSL peaked in its 6th season, and there's been a flat line since then. Thankfully, it hasn't declined. I wouldn't say it's declined, but, that very famous economic saying, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. It will happen soon if we don't act on it, because I think there are aspects of this tournament, it's still a great tournament, that have kind of stagnated. AZ, would you agree with that notion? Or
Yeah, I just feel that because two teams we saw a lot of their matches up front and they've been very inept, so it's been a bit of a downer. मसला ये है कि दो टीमें बिल्कुल ही नालायक खेल रही हैं. So they need to shape up, यार. मतलब they need a shake up. Like PCB need to warn them कि भाई तुम लोग क्या कर रहे हो.
I think that's a really good point, and I think there's a difference because even though I'm a Quetta fan, like it would be very easy to say that Lahore came last the first 4 or 5 seasons and they were a liability, but Sabah actually made a really good point in the first episode of High Pitch. Shout out to them. Make sure you guys watch that show over on YouTube, and it's all over our Instagram and Twitter as well. And Sabah talks about cricket from a non-technical perspective, but sometimes that really helps open up how a lot of other people perceive the league. She said, even when Lahore used to lose, they used to lose with a passion. And I know that doesn't make a lot of technical sense, but I think she makes a really good point, because Quetta don't lose with a passion. Quetta just lose all their bearings, and it looks quite embarrassing for everybody involved to just see where the franchise is going. There's no passion, no real delivery around the team, and I think that really is the problem.
And I think the draft order, yaar, jo theek hai, the teams that are shit, give them better picks, man. Unko top 3 mein picks to. Yeah. Oh, what a shot, yaar!
That's smart from Tayyab Tahir, going down the leg side this time, and he just guides this from Carlos Brathwaite over fine leg for boundary. He's really started off well. 23 off 13.
It's so good to see that this guy is living up to the reputation, you know. Okay, ऐसे ही नहीं बस कोई हम hype करें. He's genuinely good.
Good shot, really good shot, and more Pakistani batters now coming through the ranks.
It was a shit delivery, to be honest. It was a very bad ball.
Yeah,
but still you got them away.
I hope the lag issue is not persisting, folks. Is it better now? Please let me know in the comments for people that are, especially people that are tuning into other channels as well. Just as I say that, the internet goes into the red. This time driven from Tayyab through the offside. Should just be the one. By the way, how do you describe his batting stance? It's very, very unorthodox.
Yeah, he has a lot of flair in his back lift. It's quite strange to see, like in modern day cricket, but it's fun to watch. Keeps your eyes on him.
Yeah. 75 for 1 after 8.5. Let's see. Yeah, Hesse Rock makes a good point. Even though Karachi are not winning, they're entertaining, and I think that's really important. Something that Quetta are not doing at all. And again, like, if you have a middle order of Sarfraz, Hafiz, and Umar Akmal in 2023, there's something wrong. I mean, I don't have anything personally against any of the three. I think that all three of them have had their fair share of great moments as cricketers, but it's just not the time for them.
Yeah, man, they're well past it. Ab aap Umar Akmal ko leke chal rahe 2023 mein, man. Who are you kidding, man?
And it's not even, you can't even use the excuse that we had at the beginning of the PSL that we don't have T20 batting talent. Two of the best T20 batters in this league right now have come from Quetta Gladiators. Smacked down the ground to long on for 4. That's a good shot from Tayyab. He continues this muscly innings. He's powering Karachi to a good score here. 80 for 1 after 8.5.
Man, he's really showing the aggression and the attitude we were hoping for. Brilliant shot.
So now all the good teams in this league have one local big hitter. Azam Khan, Saim Ayub, Tayyab Tahir, Lahore Qalandars have got, well, quite a few of them. Mohammad Haris for Peshawar, 80 for 1. Final ball of the 9th over now. Slow delivery, good change up from Brathwaite. Almost knocked off Tayyab's off stump. That was how difficult that was to read. Just 114 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, nicely bowled there, but still very good partnership right now. 48 of 36. They're keeping that momentum going along, and they're keeping wickets in hand. So you can expect in the second half of the innings, maybe if Imad Wasim comes off again or Ben Cutting, that we could see a big score.
Yeah, I think 190, 185. The Karachi will be looking towards that. One thing that I've enjoyed about the PSL this year, AZ, is that we've had good high-scoring games. The pitches have been pretty decent.
Yeah, pitches have been very good for sure.
Let's see what the comments are saying. Gail's asking, how was the break? The break was good. Where did I go? I went to a island in the south of Thailand. It was, well, quite beautiful nature-wise. I mean, it was just remarkable. Sean is making a good point about Qasim being dropped. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Yeah, I think he's had some injury niggle or something. He's not been fully fit. Pardon me. Doorbell rang there. Hang on.
I think that might be me, AZ.
Whoa.
Just hold it down. Let me have a look.
No, it was mine.
Okay, swept in the air. Matthew Wade goes aerial and goes on the bounce into the deep for no run.
और इसी मैच के जो like the reverse fixture की बड़ी जबरदस्त वीडियो भी डाली है PSL YouTube ने. Really good video. जरूर देखें. On that incredible match.
What did they? It's a series. What do they call it?
The Edge of Victory or something ऐसे कुछ था.
This time on the back foot, driven away through the offside. 82 for 1. Gail saying she really enjoyed high-pitched. I honestly, I really enjoyed watching it too. Such a refreshing change of conversation. I mean, I think that there's a time and place for all the technicalities of the game that we discuss, but we're all here for the sole purpose of being entertained, and, well, I think Sabah is just so good at that. 50 off 38, really good partnership between Tayyab and Matthew Wade, and a really heartening sign for the Pakistan fans would be that Tayyab is the one that's been leading this partnership.
Wade साहब 26 of 28 ये भी थोड़े से एक्टिव हो जाएं कुछ ज़्यादा ही स्लो खेल रहे हैं.
Yep, it's gonna have to get moving. Sam Billings has reached Lahore.
He got there like 3 a.m. last night or something. At least that's when they put the photo up. Billers.
Down the track comes
भी
Tayyab.
शायद आज आ जाएंगे इस्लामाबाद के लिए, I'm sure.
What's the night game, AZ?
Lahore versus Zalmay.
No, that's a good game too.
Oh yes.
Lahore lose that.
Bobs v Shaheen. That's going to be lit.
If Lahore lose that, it becomes problematic for them too, doesn't it?
2 out of 4 तो फिर वाकई थोड़ा सा concern होगा.
84 for 1 here. Almost halfway through.
आज भी कितना बंदा आया हुआ है यार, के फैंस की हिम्मत है यार.
Yeah, they're all
They
decked out.
still
in
love their team, no matter जो भी social media narrative अपनी जगह, लेकिन के जो like real life fans है, they love the team.
Because
man.
how many of them
That's
are
why
actually
it's
using Twitter,
frustrating.
AZ?
ये भी है.
I mean, Twitter is a bubble within a bubble. Oh, good reverse sweep from Matthew Wade, but there's a third man fielder. It'll just be a single. Hell of a partnership, this, going at exactly 8 and over. But you'd expect a little bit more from Matthew Wade, who's still going at less than 1 ball.
तैयब तो बहुत ही जबरदस्त इनिंग खेला, लेकिन मैरी वेड थोड़ा सा एक्टिव हुए, बल्ला उठाएं.
Waits for this one, Tayyab, and crashes this through point for a single. He looks very proactive at the crease. Doesn't really want anyone to settle in against him.
Good against spin. That's what I like about his game. बहुत relax होके खेलता है.
Well, strategic timeout. 86 for 1 after 10. AZ. Maybe we'll take a timeout too.
लगा दें यार वो मुल्तान का गाना.
Let's have a look.
और कराची का गाना लगा दें.
Why not? Let's put.
Karachi. Ali Azmat is pleading with us to support them.
Let's see if we can get some Multan Sultans up in this.
मिठे बोल बुलेंदे आ तां यारी तोड़न भैंदे आ साकू शौक दिल को जीतने दा असां यार दे जित मनाइंदे आ तक मिड सोहणा तक मिड सोहणा पिछा हट मिड सोहणा तक मिड सोहणा तक मिड सोना मुल्तान आ गया असा खेड वखावण आए हाँ मैदान च आओ ते साई मुल्तानी गेम में आए हैं डाडा शोर मचाओ ते साई तक मेरे सोना पिछा हट मेरे सोना तक मेरे सोना सुल्तान आ गया का सुल्तान हूँ मुझ पे वलियों का करम
हर नजर में हूँ हर दिल में हूँ मुझे देख रहा है जहाँ सरसब्ज है मेरी जीत कर मेरी धूम है यहाँ वहाँ
तक मिड सोहना
तक मिड सोना
तक मिड सोहना
मेरे सोना
सुल्तान आ गया
Right, welcome back as Abbas Afridi gets the ball in hand for the first time today. He's going to be looking to stem this flow of runs that Karachi have strung together really well. They're going at above 8.5 and over, and that's primarily because of Tayyip Tahir and his aggression, 31 off 20 on his PSL debut. It's been the perfect start for him. Picking up some background noise from AZ.
Oh, really? 1 second.
Predicted score right now 169. Karachi will be looking at around 184 instead. That will be the sweet spot for them. And I think even with the Multan's a very affluent batting order, they will still need some effort to get there. Swing and a miss this time. Very, very quick from Abbas Afridi, and Tayyip is just not it's not working for him.
Is it better now?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a little bit better, yeah. See how it goes.
All right, great.
I heard about your Roman Urdu session, folks. I mean, obviously wasn't there for it, but what happened, what went down, a little explanation.
Roman Urdu session, what was that about?
I think you and I both weren't there for it, AZ. I think Ahmed Hassan and Shakil Khan were doing the honors. Sword delivery this time by Abbas, driven away, past cover for a single. Tayyip gets off strike. Let's see what Matthew Wade has in store.
भाई ये current projected score 166 से तो कुछ नहीं बनना भाई. You have to get up to at least 185.
Yeah. Back of the hand slower ball from Abbas. I think Tayyip read it, but couldn't connect as well as you wanted to.
Abbas Afridi bhi bichara. He really went through the ringer the last game.
Yeah.
But came out trumps. Credit to him.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that he was able to defend it at the end of the day, that's what matters. I like, by the way, I'm a big fan of slower deliveries that actually have a big variation. Like, Abbas is changing it by about 30 kilometers. It's quite significant. It's quite good. Pulled hard by Matthew Wade.
He's not too bad with it.
Yeah. Straight to square leg where Osama Mir's fielding with his sunscreen plastered across his face. 2 off the first 4. Good start after the break with the Sultans. Couple of deliveries left here in the 11th over. This is an attempted drive.
Sahi phasaya hai unhone unko yaar. They're struggling to get away now.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Tayyip's technique yet. Sometimes it looks like he's a bit of a hoik. What did they say?
I think they need to try some kind of a paddle or scoop against him. Put him off his lines.
Yeah. I think I read or was I watching some batsmen speak about this, and they were using Joss Butler versus Naseem Shah in the T20 World Cup final as an example. That the modern batsman, when he can't play, when he's being troubled by the bowler, he kind of seeks refuge in these paddle shots. And
but यही मसला है कि हमारे प्लेयर बिल्कुल नहीं मारते हैं. अब थोड़े से डेवलप करें जैसे साइम, हारिस. Oh, do-rag.
Do-rag. Looking good, man. Look at that beard. Sharp. Beautiful Matthew Wade. He finds the boundary that Karachi needed in this over. Waits on it and just plays it to backward point, drives it for 4. Rizwan's really not happy with that length or line.
Why did you go pace on, man? What was the need? तुम अच्छे cutter मार रहे हो. And beautifully put away by Wade. Nice shot. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah. I love that. That's one of my favorite shots in cricket. Getting on top of it, punching it to backward point.
Especially जब left-handers मारते हैं, they always look that little bit more classy.
Yeah. Shout out to BC.
Whoa.
BCL.
Oh, yes. The Prince of Trinidad, the GOAT.
Sir. I'm sure he has a stadium or something named after him too.
He has his own ground, yeah. CPL उधर ही ज़्यादा खेला जाता है. At least one of the main venues.
93 for 1 after 11. यार वो श्रीलंका टूर की dates announce हुई हैं ऐसी?
Yeah, I think we know when it is. I think we're going in May or something.
We're going in July, but I don't know when in July.
Right, because New Zealand are coming for a long ass series. कोई 5 T20 7 वनडे पता नहीं कितना लंबा टूर है वो.
To us,
Yes.
leading edge just under deep point for a single. A couple runs, in fact.
अब ये देखना कि IPL भी चल रहा होगा तो कौन-कौन उनका आएगा.
Yeah. For the few that are listening in today, I know it's a very slow game. Sneak peek to what's coming up for us in Change of Pace, where we'll be doing a Change of Pace abroad series as we travel to Sri Lanka with the Pakistan side. Driven to the offside for a single. Oh, they come back for two, in fact. So hopefully some, if not all, members of the Change of Pace team will go to the Lankan outback. See what the team is up to. See if we can get some interviews. Maybe just give you a bit, do some vlogging, as they say, of what cricket is like in Sri Lanka.
और शायद गलती से सीरीज भी जीत जाए कोई टेस्ट सीरीज.
Who knows? On the back foot this time, punched it long on for a single.
Good first innings for Tayyab, yaar. 38 of 26. He's not wasted any time. Looks pretty relaxed and deserves a 50 if he can keep on going. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, good strike rate too from him, to be fair. He's kept Karachi in the hunt.
They are running out of time though. They need a big over here. Pick up some serious momentum.
I think they're going to play like this till the 14th, AC. Oh, inside edge. Goes to short, fine leg. Matthew Wade, well, I think Karachi would be better without him at the moment.
Yeah, जो उनकी हालत है इस वक्त, I think they need to launch a lot earlier. मतलब you have 9 wickets in hand. What's the wait for? Just keep going hell for let the
Also
थोड़ा
true,
baseball
the
खेलो.
9 wickets in hand, yeah, and their lower middle order has definitely been productive this season.
इमाद अच्छे रन दे रहा है. Ben Cutting भी है आपके पास. मलिक भी है.
Yep. Comes on the track. Oh, almost stumped Tayyab Tahir. Nice loopy leg spinner from Osama Amir, enticing the batter to kind of go at it. And that's exactly what Tayyab decided to do, but then pulled out last moment, which was the correct decision, I think.
Yeah, he foxed him there, bowled it a lot wider. Nicely mixed up by Osama.
This time it's short and pulled away from Tayyab, who doesn't connect well, but he still finds the gap for 4. Mid-wicket and long on, convening, but neither of them can stop that boundary. And another good over for Karachi, 10 off it.
One half tracker, and that's been put away. 100 up for Karachi. 8 overs to go. At least another 80 runs, maybe more. Why not?
Yeah, I think they should be aiming for 190 from here, easy, with 9 wickets in hand.
Or 190 bhi, even Multan would feel like that's a par score, so they really need to get going here.
That's the thing, the Multan batting order is extremely stacked.
Absolutely, yaar. Matlab, Riley, Miller, Rizwan just form mein hai. Shan Masood. But no Pollard today, so maybe Khushtil Shah will get an opportunity to show something. He's had a quiet PSL so far.
103 for 1. Khushtil Shah. Is he even going to be given the ball, maybe? No, I don't think that's required today, is he?
Sahanullah के भी पूरे 3 ओवर पड़े हैं, so it's going to be tough to get him away. अब वेड को कुछ करना पड़ेगा, पैडल शैडल मारे इसको.
Well, here he is, Sahanullah. His second over now about to come up as Matthew Wade, whose last big performance was that World Cup semi-final, by the way.
यार क्यों याद दिला रहे हो?
Right, first ball of the second over from Sahanullah. Low full toss driven. And Matthew Wade should have done a little bit better with that. It'll just be a single into the deep. But just shows how much KK are going to rely on Tayyab Tahir when Matthew Wade is giving him strike.
Why Khushtil is not bowling today? I think वो Wade के सामने उसको नहीं use करना चाहते थे. That could have been the reason. He would have definitely gone after him.
104 for 1. Easy, can you hear me? .2 overs gone. Karachi going just around 8.5 and over right now. Oh, another full toss from Sahanullah. Tayyab can't connect it to the.
He's just too quick, man. He's too quick for anybody to hit him.
They've got to try the paddles against him.
Hmm.
I think that
और
would really
working
work.
behind point, behind square, यही करें. उसके पीछे मानना होगा. सामने इसको overpower आप नहीं कर सकते.
So before the call got disconnected, AZ, I was just bringing up a question slightly off topic that we can go at. Or when you're traveling, are you more of a tropical climate person, or do you prefer like a winter festival where it's snowing or cooler?
यार winter तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा यार. It's too much to handle. I think probably tropical, sunny somewhere.
Yeah. Pulled away this time
What
through
a
the
pull
left
shot,
side.
yaar.
It's going to be another boundary. So Karachi, even in the good overs, they still managed to find the fence at least once, and that's going to really help them in the latter overs here. They've kept themselves alive, kept them over 8.5, 8 consistently.
Just backed himself. Good bat speed there. It wasn't quite out of the middle, but big gap at mid wicket, and that was nicely done by TT.
This guy's something, isn't he, Easy? Like, I don't think he's the best looking batter out there in terms of how he goes about his strokes, but he's effective.
Plucky सा है, थोड़ा सा, थोड़ा सा fighter है.
Yeah.
Vibe आती है इससे.
Looks like the kind of batsman that would come out of Karachi, to be honest. Down leg side wide.
And he's the kind of player you need in like ODIs and that kind of format. जो spin अच्छी खेलता है, busy रहता है, time नहीं ज़ाया करता, runs hard between the wickets. I think he's exactly the kind of a guy we need at number 4, number 5.
Where is he from?
I think he plays for Northern in domestic. तो उधर ही कहीं होगा, इस्लामाबाद पिंडी का होगा, I guess.
2 more deliveries to go in the 13th over here. Karachi, 109 for 1. Tayyib Tahir, new man here.
Oh,
Good Yorker from Ihsanullah. Well played too, AZ, don't you think?
Yeah, extremely well played. That was going to cannon into middle stump.
Yeah, that's a
Lahore
really
se
good
hai, no
comparison
wonder.
from Zain Saeed. He's saying कि Tayyib Tahir से फखर जमान वाली vibe आती है.
मतलब kind of you can say, but
मतलब वो जो
फखर more
non-orthodox strokes
striker.
खेलता है.
हाँ.
Or I think he
मतलब he
does
doesn't-
prefer the leg